I'm Carly and welcome back to Farmer Analytics. Today we're unraveling the truth about parasites. Let's dive into it. There's so much information on the internet right now about parasites and managing them that it's just simply not true. And this could actually have a negative impact on your animals. Let's take a look at them together and see what's true and what's not. Myth number one is that parasites only affect sick animals, and this just simply isn't true. Healthy animals can also harbor parasite infections, and honestly, it's quite normal for all animals to harbor some sort of parasite load. And these healthy animals will actually show no clinical signs, but can be affected still by these parasite infections with slower weight gain and lowered milk production and other production costs that you might not see initially, but you might see slowly over time. Myth number two is that you'll know when your animals have parasites because you'll notice the signs and symptoms of a parasite infection. Unfortunately, this is just not always the case. And in most cases, these parasitic infections will take a massive toll on your animal before you even notice that there's an infection. This is why regular diagnostic testing like fecal egg count testing is so important. Check out our lab, farmeranalytics.com, for more information about our fecal egg count testing that we offer. Myth number three is that regular deworming will solve your problems. While deworming is a great tool to use to help control parasites, misuse and overuse can actually lead to bigger problems in the future for your flock. By overusing dewormers, you can cause resistance, which will make bees essentially ineffective at a later date. Instead, utilize strategic deworming and deworm animals on an as-needed basis versus a planned schedule. Tools to determine how to use an as-needed basis are to make sure you're performing regular fecal egg count testing as well as FAMACHA scoring. And this can really help you determine who to deworm and when to deworm them. Myth number four is that parasites are not a winter problem. Parasites should not be forgotten in the winter. They're still thriving, and they're still surviving on pasture and inside of your animals. This phenomenon that they go through is called hypobiosis. And if you're not sure what that means, check out my video from last week, all about hypobiosis and parasites surviving through the winter. Parasites are amazing at adapting, especially to colder climates, and have great mechanisms in play to keep them from dying off over the winter. This means that when springtime comes back around, make sure to keep an eye on your animals as those parasites are just waiting for the right cues to come out of hypobiosis. So why do these myths persist? Well, there's so much information floating around online. There's so many opinions floating around on Facebook groups, and so many people that are just truly misinformed and may have outdated information and information that's just not serving them correctly anymore. Parasites are truly a year-round problem, and so here's some quick tips to stay ahead of it all year long. If you're looking for a resource for fecal egg count testing, check out our website in the description below. We offer fecal egg count testing to farmers just like you. The good news is that by staying informed and working closely with your veterinarian, you can be successful long-term with parasites. We're shooting for a more sustainable approach versus a quick fix here, and that's really going to be what helps you be a sustainable farm and keep your animals healthy long-term. Integrated parasite management is really the key to long-term success and the key to happier and healthier animals. Thanks so much for joining me today. This is a lot of fun. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I hope that this was helpful. I'll see you next time.